I don't have to do this.
Heaven sent you to me.
Hi darlings, welcome to another video. If you're new here, hey girl, hey, I'm Mia. If you're returning, I'm glad to have you. 2026 is here. That means new goals, new routines, new habits, maybe even a new version of yourself. More fit, more fabulous, more rich. Period. But your whole life doesn't change just because it's a new year. Like everything became different on January 1st or what? Changes come from the things that you do consistently. So the new year doesn't change your life, but your habits do. The women's whose life actually change and have their best year, they don't just rely on motivation. They build systems, they have structure, and they have self-trust. So in today's video, I'm breaking down exactly how to make 2026 your best year yet, and not in an overwhelming, oh my God, change everything right now kind of way, but in a structured, realistic, like, hey, I can actually stick to this kind of way. Before we get into the video, you guys already know, don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on the bell notification so that you never miss an upload from me. All of my socials are right here on the screen as well as in the description box below. Now let's get into it. Before we talk about habits, routines, and goals, you need to have clarity because best year looks different for everybody. For some, that may mean more money. For others, it may mean more peace, more consistency, stronger relationships. So it's important that you take the time to really think about how you want your life to look this year. How do you want to feel this year? Are you more confident? Are you more calm? Where do you want to live? What does that look like? Are you making changes in your career? Do you want stronger relationships? What do your relationships look like with yourself and with others? While it is important to focus on your goals and your achievements this year, I also think it's important to focus on enjoying it. Do more things that make you feel good. And when you're having fun, you only have one life. I say this all the time, we'll never be this young and this hot again. And y'all know the vibe for this year is falling in love with the process that aids in our progress. I'm going to keep saying that. That's our 2026 theme. Write down 3 to 4 words or a phrase you want your 2026 to be defined by and make every decision going forward based on those words, that vibe. You have to build habits you can keep on your worst days. This is where most people mess up. They plan for their best days, but life happens. Sometimes you're not going to wake up 100% ready to operate at full energy with no distractions. Think about days when you're tired, you're busy, you're just low energy. So instead of asking yourself today when you're fully charged and inspired, what is the perfect routine for me? You need to be asking yourself, what can I still do even when I'm exhausted? For example, instead of I'm gonna go to the gym every day for 1 hour and like work out hardcore, maybe try I can commit to moving my body for 30 minutes every day. You still get up, get your body moving, but sometimes maybe you can't make it to the gym. Or if you are like myself, sometimes you just want to stand on your walking pad in front of the TV instead of cook every meal at home every day and stick to a crazy, strict diet. Maybe try I can have 2 nourishing meals a day that I make at home, or you only order out on the weekends. Consistency is gonna beat intensity every single time. The habits that survive your worst days are the ones that are actually going to be life changing. Create structure, not restriction. Structure is not the same thing as being super rigid. Structure gives you freedom while still keeping you on track, making sure that you're doing things to keep the needle moving forward. When you know, when you wake up, when you eat, when you work out, when you rest, that makes your days a little less stressful. You're not going crazy with decision fatigue, trying to figure things out. You guys know that I am a huge fan of time blocking, and that doesn't mean I plan my day every second by the minute because that would stress me out. So you can do this loosely. The morning is you time. Midday is when you take care of your responsibilities and get things done. In the evening, you just wind down. You don't need a perfect schedule. You just need a rhythm. This is what keeps things consistent and takes some stress off of you. You have to start keeping promises to yourself. This is a big one. Self-confidence does not come from motivation and vanity. It comes from self-trust. Affirmations are cool, but if you don't do what you say you're going to do, who's gonna believe you? You don't even believe yourself. I always say the best way to build self-confidence and self-trust is to do the things that you say you're going to do. Every time you say you're going to do something and you don't, you are teaching yourself not to believe you. It's the same way as if it were an external person. If you have a friend and you're consistently reaching out to her like, hey, let's hang out, let's get together, and she cancels every time last minute with some crazy excuse, you wouldn't keep asking her to hang out with you. If your partner came to you making empty promises that they never fulfilled, I bet you start looking elsewhere. For this one, we really want to compound it though. So start small, like really small. Say you're going to drink water, then do it. Say you're going to go for a walk at a specific time and then go at that specific time. Say you're going to log off of work and start winding down, getting ready for bed at a specific time, and do that. Eventually, these promises will become bigger and bigger, and you'll know that you trust yourself to get it done because you always do the things that you say you're going to do. Keeping promises to yourself is how you become disciplined, and disciplined women get things done. Audit what's draining you. If you want a better year, you have to get honest about what is costing you energy. Look at things like your phone usage, your commitments, your relationships, your habits, and ask yourself, what am I tolerating that I don't have to? That is my favorite line. As soon as I start feeling like something doesn't align with me, I'm quick to be like, oh, I don't have to do this. And I move along. If you don't like something, give it the boot. Sometimes your best year starts with removing things, not adding more to your plate. You have to get rid of the negatives to make space for your positives. Make your environment support the life that you want to live. One thing that I have learned is that your environment either makes your life easier or much harder. Most people don't even realize how much their surroundings are affecting them. If your room is chaotic, if your space is chaotic, you got boxes everywhere, you got clothes everywhere, it's going to be really hard to feel calm and focused. If you are in a house with a partner or another person and they're loud and not cleaning up after themselves and stressing you out, so now you have to get up and clean up behind them, or your mom is yelling all the time, honey, you have to figure out a way to get up out of there. This doesn't mean that you need to do some crazy isolation or build the perfect home, but you do need to create a space that aligns with the habits you're trying to build. For example, if you want to read more, keep books out where you can see them. If you want to feel better or have a smoother morning, then create a calm, relaxing space at nighttime. Get a nice alarm clock, create a morning routine to really ease you into the day. The goal here is to remove friction. The less effort it takes for you to do something, the more likely you are to do it. The women who look like they have it together aren't forcing themselves to do that every day. They've just set up systems and they have habits that make it easier for them to show up as that version of themselves. Decide who you want to be and literally be that every day, regardless of whatever phase of your journey that you're in. The more that you believe it and know that this is how your life is supposed to be, the more it'll become reality. Treat rest like a requirement, not a reward. I really wanted to talk about rest in this video because I feel like it's something that we all struggle with. We treat rest like something that we earn only after we've done enough. But if you are consistently exhausted, nothing else in your life is going to flow properly. Your habits won't stick, your mood will be off, your motivation will disappear. Rest isn't laziness, it's maintenance. Sleep, downtime, quiet moments, those are what allow you to operate at a higher level, not pushing yourself nonstop. If you want 2026 to feel different, you can't keep carrying the same burnout into it. Stop filling every moment with stimulation. You don't have to always be working. You don't have to always be scrolling. You have to allow yourself to rest without feeling guilty. I also think this will help with your attention span. The women who get the most done are typically the most well rested. Something that I've been doing recently is I treat one day as 2 different days. Y'all know, honey, I never deny myself a nap. If I need to lay down or I'm getting sleepy or I'm getting low energy, I'm gonna go get in the bed. So what I do is I wake up in the morning, I get 2 to 3 things done that I need to get done, my non-negotiables. I'll have my lunch, do whatever. As soon as I start winding down and realizing that I'm not operating at 100%, I'll go take my little 30-minute hour nap, and then boom, I get up, I'm refreshed, and I can start operating again at a higher level. You have to start acting like the woman that you want to be. And I know that everybody says this, but it's true. Everybody can't be wrong. This is actually one of my favorite mindset shifts. Instead of waiting to feel confident or disciplined or put together, just start operating as someone who already is. It's the law of attraction. You have to live every day like whatever you want is already yours. Ask yourself, how does the best version of me move throughout her day? How does she treat her time? How does she speak to herself? And then start choosing things to mirror. Start with one thing and then compound it. Maybe she wakes up and makes her bed immediately. Maybe she doesn't wake up and start scrolling first thing in the morning. You do not have to change everything at once. That's not sustainable. You just have to start aligning your actions with the person that you know you are. Identity follows behavior, so the more you act like her, the more natural it becomes. Check in with yourself regularly. Another reason some people don't see progress is because they don't pause to reflect. They just keep going on autopilot. I highly recommend doing check-ins with yourself. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, maybe weekly, monthly, nothing too intense. You don't want it to feel like a job or a chore because then it's something that you'll not want to do. Just ask yourself simple questions. What is working right now? What feels heavy or draining? And then where can I adjust? You have to be brutally honest with yourself though. Nothing is scarier than someone who is able to lie to themselves and actually believe it. And remember that this is not about judging yourself, it's just about staying aware. Growth is not linear. The ability to adjust without spiraling is something that you'll want to master. Check-ins just keep you connected with yourself without running on empty. Give yourself grace, but don't quit. This one is important because it's inevitable. You're gonna be tired, you're gonna fall off, you're gonna miss days. Life is gonna keep happening, but what makes the difference is how you respond. Do you spiral and give up? Or do you simply start again? Progress doesn't come from never messing up. It comes from not quitting. Restarting doesn't have to be dramatic. It shouldn't be any punishment, no negative self-talk. Just start again. Calmly. Women who change their lives are not perfect. They're just consistent about coming back and getting back to themselves, getting back on track. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you want to make 2026 your best year yet, start now, start small, and watch it just compound and be bigger. By December, honey, you're gonna be a bad. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and turn on that bell notification so that you never miss an upload from me. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what commitment you are starting to change right now. We're all in this together. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, bye.